We're going to look at converting between radians and degrees. Previously we looked at that 360 equals 2 pi radians. I prefer to divide the whole thing by 2 and look at 180 degrees as pi radians. Now that's the one that I like to use because there's less numbers to worry about. Previously we looked at 360 degrees gives you 2 pi radians. 2 pi radians, if you change to decimals, gives you this number. 180 is pi radians, which is that number as a decimal, 90, and all these other ones that we did earlier. So have a look at those when you get time. If we want to change or convert degrees to radians, well, then we need to know what 1 degree equals. Okay, so if we start with this formula here at the top here, we have 180 degrees equals pi radians. Okay, what we do is we divide by 180, and that's divide by 180. So that tells me that 1 degree is actually equal to pi over 180 radians. Okay, so we use that conversion. So if we have 85 degrees and we want to convert it to radians, well then what we do is we take 85, and because 1 degree is pi over 180 radians, we times by pi over 180. If you want to keep your answer with pi, then that gives you 85 pi over 180. And if you simplified that with your fractions, you'll get 17 over 36. That's what 85 over 180 simplifies to, and that's in terms of pi. If you want to change that to a decimal answer, all you do is go 17 over 36 times by pi, and that will give you 1.48, and that's to 2 decimal places, and my answer's in radians. And we use a little r to describe that one. So let's try another one. Let's do 210 degrees. If I want to write that in terms of pi, I would do 210 times, and we use the conversion like we did above, times by 180. If I wanted to write that as a fraction, I would simplify the fraction and I would get that. Or if I want to do it as a decimal, I would get 367 radians by just putting the whole thing into a calculator.